Hey everybody, for those of you interested in learning how to convert your larger screen Xbox Series S into more of a laptop style with a very unique accessory, stay tuned, I'm covering how to do that in today's video. Alright, so rather than purchasing this myself primarily because it is a more expensive item and it can be a bit hard to justify the cost for something like this based on the screen size. However, I do want to make a quick note that the cost is not only for the screen itself, but actually for the assembly, which we'll go through in a moment. So the idea here, going over specs and cost, it's currently listed for $209.99 on Amazon, as you can see. And you'll see that the specs pretty simple. It's an 11.6-inch 1080p Full HD display with a 60Hz refresh rate, and it is an IPS screen or panel. So the idea here is it's designed to be kind of like a cable-free laptop. So I'm going to basically just go over the good and the bad. So the bad is obviously the size. It's going to be smaller than pretty much any gaming laptop out there. And in addition to that, the body of the actual device is going to be substantially larger. Now, with that being said, the fact that you are going to be getting something that can attach right onto the console, that is still a pretty reasonable size considering you're probably going to have it pretty close to you, means this is still a pretty unique idea. So, I think for this, you're not paying for the specs, you're more so paying for the innovation. So we'll look at how this actually works pretty quickly. You'll see this is a view from the front of the console, and the idea here is when it's plugged in, my understanding is all you're going to need is the power cable. This has speakers and pretty much everything else that you're going to need built in. So the idea is if you have a very large laptop bag, because it's still going to be wide, then you would be able to plug this in on the go and be able to play it. So it is something to consider. So let's look at the unit itself. You can see right here, it's just going to be a plug and play into the Series S, and then you'll have that display here. So it's pretty simple. You just plug it into the back of the console, plug in the remaining cords for whatever accessories you have and the power cable itself, and then you have what would appear to be a functional Xbox Series S gaming laptop, or what would look like one. But again, obviously, it's just your console with this unit attached. Now, I know some people are not going to love the idea of the price, but again, you are not necessarily paying for the specs, more so for what you're actually getting on the unit itself. Now, I would love to get your thoughts on if this is something you've used or would even consider. So let me know in the comment box below how you feel about this, and I'll see you all in the next video.